Hello guys, so in this video we're going to talk about JSX. So let's start. So all this syntax you see here, this HTML embedded into JavaScript, this is JSX. So there are a lot of easy functionalities which come with this syntax. For example, you can see here this source, we have embedded our variable directly into this component. We can also embed these into variables and use these in functions. For example, let's take this example of this paragraph tag. So what I'm gonna do is wrap it into a variable. Let's say this element, and I can just paste it here. Okay, so you need these brackets wherever you're gonna put some variable. So you can see we've already used this for logo. We are importing it from our wherever it is. Okay, so let's take another example of variables. Let's say I'm saying hello. By the way, I'm rendering this in Firefox and I've already run my server down here in terminal. Okay, so we can just put this name in a variable. So I'm gonna replace this with our variable and let's save, and yeah, it's the same. Now if I change this, let's say John Doe, and it's updated here. Okay, we can also use functions here. Let's say we have two names, like first name and then we have last name. So I'm gonna delete these extra names from here and use it like this. Okay, so right now I'm putting first plus last name here. Let's say we have to use the syntax in a lot of expressions. So this is not a good approach. So you're gonna put this into a function. Let's say constant format name equals to first name last name. Okay, so now I will just pass my first and last name to this function and it will take care of formatting. Okay, you can see the results, and I can also pass the actual variables. Okay, see, so This is still not much efficient because in real life examples you get objects knows the first and last name individually. So let's say we have another object user, and then we'll have first name, similarly we have last name. Now we can format it using, let's just make another function for this, format username. And I'm gonna use user.first name and user.last name. I'm going to use this function here and put in this object. Like you see, we've got the results. So what we learned today is in this video that we can just make a single element and we can use this component wherever we want. Let's say call it user name. Okay, let's call it formatted user name component. So where I want this, I can just put this and voila. See, you can put it somewhere over here like we usually do, or here, wherever you want. So another thing that JSX is changed from HTML is its attributes. So we can either use the attributes name as we usually do in HTML, or we can use the variables as well, like we are doing it here. This image source, we have used the logo variable. So this is really useful because usually nowadays everything is dynamic, so we can't just put like this react.js.org. This is always going to be changed. Okay, so another thing is that is different for HTML is the naming convention of attributes. You can see all of these are single word attribute. So what about tab index? Like we have a lot of attributes which have something like hyphen or other thing, and which are not just single word attributes like this relation, href, and target. So what we can do for this, JSX syntax forces us to use camel notation for these attributes because it accepts everything in an object-oriented approach. So we can't use hyphens because this is not a valid what can you say, variable name. Okay guys, so that's it for JSX. In next video we're gonna learn about components and props. Okay guys, so how was it? Let me know about this video in my comments down below, and also if you have difficulty in understanding something, like you think I'm missing something, so I'm sure that I've already discussed in one of my previous videos, which is like maybe it will be here somewhere again. So for my next video will be popping up here, and if you have any questions, let me know about those in comments, and of course like this video and share it so other people can know as well. Yeah, and of course subscribe. So until next video,